Okay, so let's continue. Still in permutations. Okay, this time I'm going to give you the different expressions that you can do in permutations, no? It can be expressed as N, P, R this is equal to N factorial
O
over N minus R factorial. Okay, so malamang tataka kayo, Ma'am, kanina wala naman tayong ginamit na ganyan. Mamaya papakita natin. Kasi yung kanina, for example, this can be expressed as P, N, R, and then, eto, no? Yung formula niya, which is N factorial. Mamaya papakita ko sa inyo kung bakit kanina hindi naman natin to ginamit. And then, N minus R factorial. Okay, so yan yon. No? It can be expressed as this one or ganito. No? Dalawang kinds. Pwedeng N times N, PR, and P, tapos in parentheses, we have N and R. Okay, where N is the number of objects. No? Ilang objects siya or things or numbers and so, whatever. Number of objects. Okay, and your R is the number of objects to be picked. Okay, number of objects to choose. To choose or to pick, no? Yung pipiliin mong objects. Kung ilang objects ang pipiliin mo. No, yun yun. Okay. Now, let's go back to yung unang-unang example ko, which is cat. Okay. Yung cat, we have, your N is 3. Kasi tatlong letter siya. And then your R, ilan ba ang pinik mo? Kasi ang ano dito, ilang ways ma-arrange to. So that means tatlo pa rin yung ipipiliin mo. Tatlong object pa rin, yung tatlong object pa rin na yan. No? So we have here, so therefore, yung P mo would be your N is 3 and your R is 3. No? And then, gamitin na natin tong formula. This is equal to N factorial. Your N is 3, so 3 factorial over N minus R. So we have 3 minus 3. Your R is 3. And then factorial. Okay, so this is equal to 3 factorial is 3 times 2 times 1, no? Hanggang 1 lang siya, wag mo na lagay 0 dahil magiging equal to 0 siya. Hanggang 1 lang pinaka last niya. And then here 3 minus 3 is 0. So this is 0 factorial. Okay, take note of this one. 0 factorial, ilagay niyo sa notebook niyo yan, wag niyo tatanggalin, is always equal to 1, no? This is also the same as 1 factorial. 0 factorial is equal to 1. No, hindi mababago yan. So this means this is equal to 6 over 1, which is 6. 'Di ba kahit na yung kanina, yung inano natin, ginawa natin, tatlo kasi yan eh. Tatlong letters yan, tatlo rin yung pipiliin mo. Ginawa mong 3 times 2 times 1 or simply n factorial. Pwede yan. Okay lang yan. Kung they have exactly your n is equal to r. No? Okay lang yan. Pero if your n is not equal to r, then you have to use this one. Okay? I'm going to give you example. If, for example, the problem here, the problem is there are 10 people. Okay, so we have 10 people. There are 10 people in a committee. In a committee. Tama ba yung spelling ko? Kasi hindi ako English teacher. Paki-correct na lang ako. Okay? So here, how many ways? How many ways? Okay? So permutation tayo. How many ways are there of choosing? No? Are there of choosing? Yes? May sinasabi kayo? Parang may naririnig akong gusto magsalita. Okay, how many ways are there of choosing? Um, yung officer nila na president, vice president, and secretary. No, they have to choose president, vice president, and secretary. Okay. Sorry sa penman sa handwriting ko, no. Okay. So there are 10 people in a committee. How many ways are there of choosing president, vice president, and secretary? Okay, identify first the N. N here is ilang objects lahat sila, ilang tao sila lahat, 10, no? So your N here is 10. And your R, you only have to choose 3, no? President, vice president, or secretary. So ganyan siya. Now, so if you're going to express this in yung permutation niya, pwede mo siyang sabihin ganyan, gawang ganyan. We have 10 as your N, and your R is 3. Okay? This is the same thing as NPR. Yung NPR naman, yung N mo is 10, P, and your R is 3. No? Pwede din ganito. No? Kasi sa ibang mga book, ganito ang ginagamit. So, kapag ganito, okay? So, the formula would be N factorial over N minus R and then factorial. Okay? So, ano yung N natin? Dito na. Kinuha na natin yung given, which is 10 factorial. And then, yung N minus R mo would be 10 minus yung R mo is 3 and then factorial. Okay? So, here, yung 10 factorial mo would be 10 times 9 times 8 times 7 times 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. Sorry, wala nang space, no? Kaya pinagdikit-dikit ko na. And then, 10 minus 3 is 7 factorial. So, 7 factorial is 7 times 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. As you can see, itong 7 times 6 times, parehas rin nang dito na sa baba. No? So, okay, you can cancel this out now. All you have to do is multiply this one. Oh, we have 10 times 9 times 8. 9 times 8 is 72 times 10. So that means it has 720 ways of choosing the president, vice president, and secretary. Okay po? Any question? Any question?
Wala po. Wala po, ma'am.
Wala. Okay. So here's what you're going to do. Stop ko muna yung recording. And then later on, I'm going to help you No, I'm going to teach you on how to use your scientific calculator in finding out the permutations. Pero hindi ko muna gagawin kasi you have to answer the one in the instruction support material manually, okay? So, stop ko muna yung recording first.